Officially, we should be live. So let's see if this is now working and actually good quality. Hope so. Would be a little awkward if not. Let's see. I think I have to actually switch the YouTube channel I'm on to see if it is working. But hopefully now we have something that does work. Yes, we are live. Let's see how the stream actually looks and feels. Yeah, looks pretty smooth. Okay. Very happy about that. Let me mute it, keep it live, keep it running. I should be the only one here right now, but we are going to finish what we should have done on Friday. This is a paintball marker, not anything other than that. We're going to be modifying it, right? Paintball. Okay, YouTube, don't be mad. We're just going to be changing out the breathing chamber on this. Oh boy, everything came out with the body this time. So that complicates things a little bit. Not too much, but a little bit. So let me put this to the side just for now. I'm going to swing back and show you guys what I'm talking about. Oh, I see why that happened. Okay. So yeah, definitely a little bit of a bump, but nothing we cannot overcome. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Oh, don't worry about that. Here we go. All right. So I love less lethal and paintball. I've been doing it since I was a New Yorker. You can't get access to cooler stuff, so this is what we got. Now this is the breach, the original breach, right over here. See, it's for round balls only, and there's no mechanism or anything to prevent chops that is built into the breach. And we're going to be swapping that out for this breach, which comes with this lock bolt mechanism. And there's a tiny spring here I don't want to lose, so I'm going to put my finger there. Has a shape projectile breach. So that way we can have shape projectiles work through this thing, which is going to be pretty sweet, not going to lie. Now, to do this install, I'm actually going to remove this cool part, which my brother-in-law helped me out with. And I don't believe I can take all of this out of this side of the body over here, which is going to make things a little bit more complicated, but I think should be because there's a spring here. I mean, I could put everything on this and then come back. I think that might be easiest, but there is a detent on this side, so I have to be very wary about that. Very wary. I have our spring here. Press the spring here because I'm just keeping an eye on this little spring over there. Okay, it's in place right now, which is good. That's what we want. We have airline again. Let's go back here. Trying not to get my head in the frame, but I believe it just goes here. I think I'm messing this up. Oh, there is an O-ring at the very end of it, so I don't want to pop that either. This pipe has to go here. There's no other way for this to work. I'm with it. Wrong. Okay, I mean, yeah, it definitely goes. I'm testing it on the other side. It definitely goes here. And the question is, why does it not want to go in? The circumstance. I'm assuming it's the angle. Yeah, you know what? Oh. Hello, everyone. We're saying hi. We actually have 10 people right now. Until YouTube might want to prevent me from continuing, because that's what happened on Friday. They were not happy about the content for no good reason. Hi, Rose. Nice of you to join. How's it going? Yeah, I don't know why this pipe is not going back into place. Very strange. Yeah, this all uses compressed air or CO2, and I don't really use this chamber up here in the front. It's meant for CO2, but I want to make sure everything is in place and working. What do we have going wrong over here? I don't know, but I also don't want to damage it. Very strange. What if we just take out the pipe? But that should help things move along. It's not a screw in, it's a push in. I'll try inverting it because it should be the same in each direction. Still nothing. Very strange. I don't want to take everything out, especially not the breach I just got into place. So, I'm trying, guys. But this is not cooperating. I'm pretty sure I actually need this part to air seal. That was not meant to happen. Is our spring still there? Yes, it is. Okay. That's good. Now that that is actually out of there, I can probably push up this entire piece. Yep, just like that. And no joke, this does not want to go back in its spot. But it is meant to go here, and I'm tempted to just whack it with a hammer at this point. Very, very weird. I really don't know. What we might do instead, I don't think I'm going to have any luck trying to install it the other way. That's my concern. That's why I want to get it done right now. You can see this breech is meant to go in here, this part of the air. Dude, don't know why this is so complicated. But let's see what we can actually do to make this happen. It's funny because it was just in there. It's not like I ripped apart the entire thing and now it won't fit. It was literally in that exact spot about 20 seconds ago. Let's try just giving it a whack. Or you know what? I do have some grease. We should probably try just using some grease first. That's probably a good idea. Hello to all the new people that just joined us. Hope everyone's having a good night. But yeah, trying to modify paintball markers so that they will operate better, more conditions. And basically, right now, this lock bolt, the entire point of it, is to prevent shops from happening. So balls that are inside of the chamber, if let's say there's a double feed or anything like that, it just doesn't feed properly, it should not actually shoot and go off. Sorry about that. Loud sound. Instead, it should instead do a click. Basically, the lock bolt should engage, stopping the bolt from going forward, and then I can remove the bad paintball and replace it accordingly. Not have to deal with a broken paintball inside of the chamber. It's a lot of headache. I think that's working. More in place than it was, but no, it's still super loose. Not a zilch, nothing. That very weird. I don't know why I'm not having any luck today with this thing. But you know what? We're gonna try. This in the middle of the screen so you guys can see what I'm trying to do here. This pipe. I'm gonna go back to the tutorial video because I'm flabbergasted that this will not go back in. It's meant to go there. I'm literally looking at the video on my screen right now. It's meant to go inside of this piece. The only thing I can think of is that I don't know. I'm gonna go watch this a little. Yeah, that something is not aligned with this piece. Wait a second. Something's off. Something is off about this. There's another piece that, now that I'm watching the video, I am seeing a bit of a discrepancy, which we don't want. But it doesn't make any sense. Unless this entire piece is upside down, but I don't think that is the case. But we're gonna check actually. Again, if I can get this out, that'd be nice. But very tricky. But we have more Allen keys. Let's see what we can do. This one's too big. This one's just right. Back to my, no, this one's also too big. Let's go back to my stream to see how things are going. Make sure we're still online. We are. Hello. I have to remember the tolerance of the screw, though. That's not going to be fun. Sure, you should still be able to use this pipe and everything and not have any issues. So I'm very confused what the could possibly even be. Yeah, effectively, there should be a way for this pipe to connect into here, into this regulator, for lack of a better. This is unscrewing the entire thing, which I don't really want to do if I can avoid it. Yes. That should be fine. I'm kind of lost, but I want to get this done. Don't really have the time to diagnose and figure out the entire thing right now, so we're going to do this. It's not how that's supposed to look and feel. I'm pretty sure this could possibly, you know what, I do have a flashlight. Let's see. Yeah, that is not meant to be like that. Either this entire pipe needs to run on the bottom channel, like this, which I'm pretty sure it's not meant to do. I'm pretty sure that's for the mag release line. If you wanted to flip it over, but maybe we can make this work. That's not meant to, this is not the way. It is not the way. You know what I mean? There we go. It'll work for now. Officially, I think this is sketchy. But if it works, you know what they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Hello, everyone watching. Appreciate all of you. Usually, when I do a live stream, especially like this, very impromptu, I don't keep the videos up on the channel. But I might make an exception for this one, because it is more of a tutorial style thing. That spring is not in the right place. We're going to retry that. It's all a bit better. Yeah, that's sideways. That would not have worked out. Let's take out the spring and retry this. Here we go. Like I said, very small spring. If you guys want me to zoom in and show you, just let me know. But there we go. That should now be in place. Should be set. Should be good. Spring there. Hold, push. See if everything is still properly aligned. It is. This is very good. Take our other half right over here. We're just going to reconnect the two shelves. Trying to keep everything together, try to line up that detent. So what I'm going to do is hold onto here. I believe our, all this, I'll just call it dust cover or shroud. Yeah, let's call it the shroud. I believe our shroud can go into place now, but this one is modified as well. It has Picatinny rails. Oh, sorry about the barking. I don't know if you guys hear that. Dog is going off. Somebody's at the door. But the wife will get it. We don't have to worry about that at the moment. I'm going to finish this up. Dog is very excited. Okay, there we go. And boom. Okay. That should work. Should function. Should be all right. Now, we take our... Well, everything was good up until that just happened. That's, yeah, that wasn't meant to happen. Pretty sure we just have our magazine release and a couple of other stuff, which that's going to happen again. So I'm going to have to hold on to this, put this in its place, and re-magnify this up. So firstly, we have our magazine release in spring. We have our content. Make the desk facing the right way. You're going to have a very bad day. And we have this. This is the only thing I always get confused about. I always think it goes here. And maybe it does, but I always put it in the wrong direction. So let's make sure we're doing this right. I'm pretty sure that's correct. We're going to double check by looking at another video. Just to be extra safe. Yeah, I'm like 85% sure, but this video does not show it. So let's look up very quickly. TiPX internals. You're going to have to wait over there, whoever's at the door. Let's pull up a screenshot of the inside to double check this. Yeah, that looks better. Nope, that looks upside down. Fun stuff. Let's see. Yeah, that was upside down. See? So that's where I was getting confused. All right, this should be good if I can hold this in place and reconnect the two halves. We'll be in business. All I have to do is somehow hold this upside down. Oh boy. Oh. Stay there. Stay there very firmly. Just stay there, but stay there firmly. Oh, the whole thing wants to come out. That's not good. That's not good for business. Thank you. Everyone stay. Everyone stay in place. Stay calm. Stay rational. Stay collected. That's looking good. This is looking good. This is pinching my finger. That's the only problem we have right now. Okay. I misaligned it a tiny bit. See? I think we're doing pretty good now. I think we're doing very good right now. Let's put in the master screw. That's what I like to call this one, since it is the longest of them all. The master, I guess. I don't know. That's a technical term. Let's see. Going back to the stream, people. Hello. A few people watching. Thank you, everyone. I think two halves are connected. The screw does not seem to be doing much. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be doing much at all. Let's try this one. Just to see. There we go. That one's threading. That one's threading nicely. Let's try the front now. Uh-oh. I see discrepancy. No, I think it's good now. Try this again. All right. That should hold place. Let's try this. And I think the two halves are connected. Before we test everything, I want to put in a couple more screws just to be extra safe. Something is off here. We'll have to figure that one out. Because there's meant to be two long ones. Either I lost a screw somewhere. Yeah, I'm missing a screw somewhere. That's not fun. I'm sure that will turn up at some point. There we go. Let's test function. Off. Vertical. Good. Ah. Let's see our magazine. Spring is a little stuck. Okay. Unscrew this to unstuck that. See there, the magazine release is stuck within the frames. So let's take that out. Oh, yeah. I just felt the tension on that release. There it is. Woo. Snappy. Okay. That's magazine function. That's in place. That's good. Comes right out. Yeah, this is officially modded and working, which is super exciting. I do have to find that missing screw. I don't know what happened to that. I don't think it's inside the body or anything like that, but definitely weird that it's just missing. And this is not threading for whatever reason. It's at the end, basically there, but it's not there. And these two screws, oh, no, we have all our screws. Yeah, these two screws go here, this one goes down here. Yeah, we're all set. We just got to tighten this thing up. Does anyone have any questions about this paintball gun, anything at all? I think we only have one other person watching, so whoever you are, I wanted to say thank you. Appreciate that. At some point we had 15 people. Now we have 6 people. I appreciate everyone who's staying over here. If you all have any questions about the channel, anything up and coming, just let me know. There's some pretty cool videos planned. This happens to just be like a side project, side passion. Maybe I'll do a video on this in the future, because it is pretty cool. It's a very good alternative to, if anyone knows the Salt. Salt is a big company that makes less lethal products, and they have this pistol that makes no sense when you can have this. In fact, they used to have a pistol that was literally this, a rebranded version of the Tippmann TiPX. This one happens to be modified greatly. So you have this top rail, which is sick. You can do optics. And now that we have that lock bolt in there, this will far superiorize the Salt Blaster. So I think that's pretty cool. All right. This should be set and working. All of our screws should be in place. Let's put our barrel back in. It's a threaded barrel, so this has to be put in place and threaded on. Something's off about it. There we go. Okay. Now we can tighten that up. That's good. Loose. More. There we go. Okay. And now this goes in here. Turn sideways. All the way. Magazine. We are set. That's pretty cool. Now you don't see the breech, which is really a shame, because there's an upgraded breech in this thing, but feels good. Feels nice. This is now rubbish pile, I guess. Not really sure what else to do with it. I do have some more modifications I'm going to do on another paintball marker, so you'll want to stick around and watch that. This will be a little bit of a bigger project. I got to finish up. So let's see. Right over here. Boom. And we have our new pieces. First, we have our new spring. This is a MCS Tornado, which is a whole different project compared to everything else. I think I'm going to actually wrap things up, even though you guys probably want to see this. Maybe we'll make a video out of it. I don't know. But thank you, everyone that watched and tuned in. I really do appreciate it. Hope you have an amazing night.